most of the country is under this snow and ice and cold weather thing that we've got coming this weekend. And so anyway, I'll just tell you, I don't know how you are when it comes to the idea that we may lose power. It's like I want everything done. I want all the dishes done. I want all the laundry done. I want the house clean. Like, I cannot stand the idea that the lights may be off and the house is a mess, or that there's piles of laundry, because, you know, anyway. So Mondays are my laundry day, but I'm going ahead and doing laundry today because I want it all done before the stuff hits this weekend. So anyway, in case I forget to say later, I hope you all are safe and warm during this time. And hold on just a second, Johnny is knocking. Let me let him in. Okay, so let me show you what he looks like. Johnny, look. See all that? He doesn't want to be on camera. He has all of this grass on his face or on his body, where when I let him outside, he just goes out and just rolls, and then he comes back in. So I am cleaning up, getting all my dishes are done, yay. And you know, we own a farm, so everybody has to be fed. And I don't want it to be like where if we get more than they are planning for, I think we're supposed to get like 8 to 10 inches, but like, you know, I don't want to have to risk life and limb to get there to put out more hay. So we always just feed a lot extra. And then that way they're covered. And so I got one group fed this morning, and I'll feed the other group that has the bull this afternoon, because I really can't do that by myself, because you need someone with feed to distract him while you put out the hay. So anyway, we'll get all that done. But we have been getting wood in the house, so that, you know, that was taken care of, or not in the house, it's actually just on the porch. But the kids have been bringing up like 2 loads every day, and then yesterday we brought up 4 loads, and then today we'll probably do at least 4 more, and then finish it up in the morning. Just making sure we're good. We've got heat and everything's good. But I guess some of the other things that I have done in preparation for this. Johnny, no. Sorry about that. He was in the trash. Other than, you know, getting all of that done, the other things that we have done is, of course, having extra cans of gas for the generator, which we don't have a whole house one, obviously, but like we have a little one. And getting extra diesel for the tractors and that kind of thing. And then let me show you my flashlight and candle area. So earlier this week, I went through and I've got like my candles back here, and then flashlights. I made sure everything had new batteries. And then these are actually, they're little boxes. Let me show them to you. My dad actually bought them, one for each one of us. And so it's this little box, and they have jumper cables. And so you can like jump your car if the battery won't start, and in this cold weather, you know, that's entirely possible. And then you also, though, when they're fully charged and stuff, you can also use them to run or charge your phone and that kind of thing. So I've got 2 of them here. My son has one at college, and then we have 2 more that we need to charge. But anyway, I know it doesn't look great, but I'm keeping it all right here on the counter. I've got matches and everything, so that when the time comes, if the lights go out, I know where everything is. So anyway, just moving around the kitchen now, just wiping up the counters and trying to get that going. It's, what is it, 12 o'clock. So I told you guys I've been doing this carnivore diet, and let me just say, it has been going so well. And I have lost, okay, so I started at January 9th, and I have lost 10.5 pounds since January 9th, which I'm 48 years old and I'm a woman. So, you know, it's not easy to lose weight at my age. And I'm not hungry. That's the beauty of it. Like, I'm not hungry. And so it works out really well. And actually, the last few days, I've only been eating one meal a day. And I know it sounds like, well, gosh, are you starving yourself? No, it is crazy how much more full I am and satisfied with protein, like eating a lot of protein. And so I've never done that before. So that's like very different for me. You know, normally my idea of eating would be, you know, some Krispy Kreme donuts and maybe some pizza. And anyway, so I think I told y'all I'm always like tired. And this has just changed all of that. So because of the amount of protein I'm eating, I'm like the Energizer bunny here. Like, I get so much accomplished. I don't get sleepy in the afternoons. It used to be like, especially around 2 o'clock, it was just like an energy crash. And I would be so tired and feel like I needed a nap like every afternoon. And honestly, I have not had, other than my Sunday afternoon naps, which they're sacred, you know, I got to have my Sunday afternoon nap. But other than that, I have not had one single nap since I started this thing. It's like, I am honestly I feel so much better, just so much more energetic. And so anyway, that's been really nice. But the kids and I, we talked it over before, which, by the way, my husband is doing this as well, and I think he's lost 18 pounds since January 9th. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to lose weight that fast? But anyway, so the kids and I talked it over because the kids still eat normally. You know, they're not into this. They don't need to lose weight. And so anyway, we came up with a list of meals for like if the lights stay on, and then we have another list of meals if they go off. And so anyway, one of the things that I'm doing, just to give you ideas if you need any, which I'm sure you guys probably have a lot better ideas than I do. Let me cut some lights on, you know, I don't know, just walking around in the dark today. But anyway, I had this large brisket in the freezer, so I've got that out thawing. So I'm gonna put that in the oven and cook that. And then let me show you my hams. So I love a spiral ham, and the purple wrapped ones they sell at Walmart. Let me move my thing there. Hold on just a second. Yep, there we go. All right, so these are the hams that we really like. And they're wrapped in purple, and they're a brown sugar ham. Love them. Kids love them. We all love them. And they're really great because you can make a meal off of them, obviously just eating ham, or you can, after we've had like a couple meals with the ham, then I'll take some of it and cut it up and make like soup with it and stuff. So I get like 4 nights out of this one ham, which is really exciting when you have a family of 8. But anyway, normally, I have to pay as much as $30 for these hams, especially around Christmas when we have it. It'll be like $30. And Walmart had them on sale for 98 cents a pound. I was so excited. So I got them for $11 a piece, which was a great deal. So I bought 2. And so I've got those. I'm going to fix one of those tomorrow. I'm going to do the brisket tomorrow. And just try to get some things done, like, because it's not supposed to, tomorrow's Saturday, by the way. It's not supposed to hit here until Saturday evening. And so I thought, my daughter, of course, she doesn't work on Saturdays. So she's going to do some cookies and stuff for us. Well, for them, I can't have cookies. But anyway, actually, you know, I have no craving for it. And in fact, yesterday I had lost my 10.5 pounds. I had a goal. 10 pounds, and I would have a cheat day or a cheat meal. And then I would do it again when I had lost 20 pounds, like every 10 pounds I would do that. And anyway, I was so excited because a cold Coke in a can is like my thing. I love those. And I wanted tacos. And so anyway, I was like, okay. And so I fixed my tacos. I had my Coke in the refrigerator for like 3 days, trying to get to that 10-pound goal. And so when I woke up yesterday morning and weighed, and I had lost 10.5 pounds, I was like, yes, get to have my Coke and my tacos. It is the weirdest thing. I sat down, cracked the Coke right after I sat down, took a big swig. It almost tasted bitter to me. And I was so devastated because I had waited and waited and wanted that. And I don't know if like this carnivore thing like changes your taste buds. but it was kind of crazy. The tacos did not satisfy me. Like, I thought I was going to sink my teeth into them and be like, oh, yum. And I really wasn't. It was like, oh, okay, well, that was kind of, and it was very unsatisfying. And so I guess that's good, because I was a little concerned that if I had that yesterday, like, that I would want that like every day. And that was not the case. So anyway, my goal is 30 pounds. So we'll see how we do. We're a third of the way there. And I'm not sure how long, it'll take me to reach the 30 pounds. But I will say the benefits, it's more than just like the weight loss. It's like the energy is just crazy to me. And so that's been really, really good. Now, I do sleep extremely well at night. I am worn out by the time night gets here. But just to have more energy during the day has been really nice. So anyway, I've been out feeding all day today, and I've got to go. The farrier's coming to pull the shoes off of Mercy's horse, because it's just a little bit better for him and all this ice and stuff, not to get like the ice on the bottom of the shoes and that kind of thing. So he's coming to pull those off today, and I need to load up some wood, and we've got to finish feeding this evening. So still a busy day, but I've been kind of preparing all week, a little bit here, a little bit there. And so one other thing that we do, or that I'm doing this time, first of all, making sure I have plenty of water in the house, which I'm probably going to pick up a couple more cases of that when I go out. But also changing all of the air filters in our return things for the HVAC, just because it's supposed to be so cold, and your air conditioning hope you don't have the air on. Your heater has to work so hard, and so just trying to get those clean to where there's no dust and dirt on them and that kind of thing. So they say it helps. I don't know. Not very good at that kind of thing, but I'm going to give it a try. So anyway, that's another thing that I've gotten 2 of the 3 changed. So I've got 1 more to go, and I'll be glad to get that done. And Johnny is still dirty from his roll outside, so I think I'll be washing him off at some point. So anyway, I just wanted to take a chance just to hop on here and say hello for the week, and let you guys know kind of what we have been doing to prepare. The kids are all excited. They're hoping they're off all next week, and so we're gonna play games and have a good time, but we also have some work to do while they're off as well. And so, we live on a farm, things have to get done. And so we have a very steep, very long driveway, which my husband will push with the tractor and the blade after the snow stops, but then we'll need to go down like in the tracks and like put down ice melt and that kind of thing. And I made a list last week, knowing all this was coming, that this coming week when they're off, what I wanted to get done, because otherwise I have a tendency to just kind of let the day go, and it's just kind of crazy. And so anyway, I want to get Mercy's toy horse area cleaned up. And so I might take you along with that next week, even though the kids will kind of be there. And then I want to go through her clothes, because she's outgrown so many things. And then I want to go through the twins' clothes, because they outgrow things, it looks like to me, every day. So anyway, get all of that done next week. I have 1 job Monday, 1 Tuesday, and 1 Wednesday. So I've got them planned out, and I told them, I'm like, it's not going to take all day, but it's a good opportunity to get stuff like that done. So just want to encourage you, if you're stuck at home, think of things that you're always like, oh, I need to do that when I have a minute. And you finally have a minute. So anyway, I hope you guys stay safe in all of this snow. It's rough, but it's winter, and it is what it is. But, I like a little bit of snow, a couple inches, maybe 3 inches. But, oh my goodness, at one point they were calling for us to get 2 feet. And I know for some of you, you're probably like, 2 feet, we get that all the time. We don't in Virginia. So they've backed off. So I'm thinking we're probably going to get about 8 inches now, but that's plenty. So anyway, you guys have a great weekend. Stay safe, and I will see you next week. Bye.